All right. Hi everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Already 25 people are with us now. I'm sure very soon more people will join. I think Chandan sir needs no introduction. I've been a fan. I've been following him. I've been learning from him. Motilal Oswal, he's the head of derivatives and technical research. सर बहुत कुछ आपसे सीखना है टाइम बहुत कम है आज हमारे पास जस्ट 30 minutes so I'll try to keep it swift and for our audience if you have any questions please put them down in the comments towards the end we'll try to take up some questions तो सर स्टार्टिंग विद थोड़ा सा मैं जानना चाहूंगा पहले तो आपका मार्केट्स हैव बीन मतलब एब्सोल्युटली समथिंग एल्स आईवी का भी एक अलग ही गेम चल रहा है आईवी स्पाइक्स कभी आ रहे हैं ऑल टाइम आई थिंक ऑल टाइम तो नहीं होगा प्रॉब्ली बट वन ऑफ द ऑल टाइम लोज पे थोड़े दिन पहले आईवी था देन सडनली इट हैज शॉट अप एंड डेरिवेटिव्स स्पेशली हैव बीन एक्टिंग अप वेरी वियर्ड मतलब मेरा छोटा सा ही करियर रहा है मार्केट्स में अभी तक बट मैंने अभी तक ये बहुत रेयरली ऐसा देखा है so what do you think of the markets that are going on and what is happening if you could give us a snapshot of what you think of the market right now sir.
Yeah, thank you, Vishnu, and entire team for conducting this Twitter space. And I think it's a good way to connect to most of the people. And first of all, so many people have complained to me that nowadays I'm not much active on the social media due to the hectic schedule and all. So, friends, I think this is somehow we are trying to provide you solution that how we can get more active and can help you to understand the market setup and levels. So thanks Vishnu for the same. Now coming to your question, we have seen profit booking decline in the market. If I look at the last six trading session, the Nifty index has been forming the lower lows. So that means every day the lows are shifting lower and resistance are gradually drifting lower. So if I look at the key level, the 18,442 used to be the key level, and then now the resistance shifts to 18,350 or 18,250 level. Today it made low near to 18,068. That is the key retracement. So 38.2% retracement of the entire uptick. But even after the retracement, the candle was bearish. So cannot say that this is the temporary pause. So looking at the weekly chart where we started to form lower highs, looking at the daily chart where we are making the lower lows, we believe some more weakness could be there. Uh, Definitely, the reason is weakness in the global market and some sort of concern about COVID in Indian market. So that is the key thing. So that's why the correction could be seen. On downside, we will watch 17,950 and 17,777. So as of now, not expecting below 17,777. But if you ask, can market go to that level? Can go near to that because immediate trade setup has got disturbed and volatility started to move up. Volatility index is up by around 8% in this week, spiked even to our 16 level. As we are heading to the year end and then budget, volatility may be higher, so that will be the bumpy ride for the indices. So to come again conclude the same, 17,777 is going to be the major support for the Indian market. If it moves above 18,442, then no need to look back. Then we are all set to head towards 18,881 and 19,000 plus. So as of now, 18,442 is the Lakshman Rekha. Downside, we have major support near to 17,950 and 777. So you need to keep all these levels in mind. And this is the market which is not the one-sided. This is the market where you have to change the view for hourly basis or for daily basis if you are a trader. But if you are an investor, I believe any decline which happened recently, if any such more decline happens by few more points, that is the best opportunity if you have to play the next leg of rally in Indian markets.
Brilliant sir thank you so much for that crisp and brilliant analysis sir sir a few quick questions on this so जो अभी करेंट सर मार्केट है डू यू थिंक सो आई थिंक फॉर क्वाइट सम टाइम दिस इज काइंड ऑफ डिसएंगेज फ्रॉम द वर्ल्ड मार्केट्स बीच में यूएस का काफी खराब डेटा आता था नीचे जाता था एंड मार्केट वाज स्टिल बुलिश एंड नाउ वी सी फॉर द पास्ट फ्यू डेज डाउ जोन्स पॉजिटिव में रहता है बट हम लोगों का इट हैज बीन वी आर सीइंग अ कंटीन्यूअस फॉल सो what is happening here sir if you could enlighten us with that.
So, like there is a word called decoupling. People used to say that earlier the US market was down, but Nifty was moving up because of the consumption theme and all. That is a fact. If I look at Y2 basis, year to date basis, Nifty index is as of now up by around 4.4%. And if you look at the Dow, that is down by around 10%. So as of now, still if you look at the comparative analysis, we are up by 4% plus, while Dow is down by around 10%. So we are generating the alpha of around 14% if you look at the global market. Now, the question is like people will definitely ask that what is the reason the Dow is moving up but we are falling down? Because slightly some scenario has changed. First thing is the trend. Earlier, we have noticed that Nifty and Bank Nifty was continuously making higher highs, higher lows. If you look at the weekly chart of the Bank Nifty, uh, 2 weeks back, it continued the positive streak. So that was the trend, and any level was not broken. So the trend continued the momentum. Now, as on last week, the immediate support is broken. So market is reacting accordingly. So I don't think that market is now nervous, not working when the Dow is working. But I believe so after some more decline, market will get more stability and then it will move and perform in tandem to the Dow or even has potential to outperform the Dow index and other global indices. So I think if you look at the key support zone, if any comes near to the zone, that is the buying opportunity. Similarly, like when you talk about the comparative analysis, we cannot forget about the Bank Nifty index. And in this year, your Bank Nifty is up by around 20%, huge outperformance. And here we have major support near to 41,750 to 42,000. I think that will provide the cushion and stability, even if you compare to the global market and all. And good part is that even after this correction, we have not seen major decline, major uptick in the CBI weeks or major uptick in India weeks. So that's why we are not looking or we are ruling out any major decline in the market. Only concern is that India was earlier a safer country in terms of COVID, and but now few cases started to see in and Indian media is also showing. So some sentiment has taken it. That is the reason that we are not performing. Even the Dow is moving upwards.
Right, right, perfect, sir. So another thing of course decoupling, as you said, it's kind of happening. Another thing I wanted to understand, so जैसे कहा जाता है कि market को जब गिरना होता है तो it finds a reason, not necessarily वो ऐसा कुछ बन रहा होता है. But as of now, मतलब market has corrected in the past few days for quite a while. उससे पहले market went to its all-time highs and it was making higher highs despite the world markets being, पूरा तहस नहस हो रखे थे. तो उसमें भी कोई as such, ऑफ कोर्स कोविड के बाद का बुल रन एवरीबॉडी अंडरस्टूड, बट ये वाला जो था दिस एवरीबॉडी वाज स्केप्टिकल कि ये इतना ऊपर हायर हाइस क्यों जा रहा है. एंड अभी जब नीचे आया है तो अगेन थोड़ा बहुत कहीं लोग कुछ कह रहे हैं कि चाइना को, कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं चाइना कोविड का फियर है, कुछ अलग कह रहे हैं. सो बट देर आर नो सॉलिड, कुछ बाहर वो नहीं मिला है. तो व्हाट इज योर एनालिसिस कि उस समय ऑल टाइम हाइस का क्या उस समय साइकोलॉजी था, सेंटिमेंट था, एंड अभी क्या हो रहा है कि व्हाट इज द रीजन कि इट्स फॉलिंग राइट नाउ? इज इट रियली चाइना कोविड, डू यू थिंक?
So first, see, I am the follower of the price, and I always believe भाव भगवान छे. बाकी कहानी बनती रहती है. Yeah. So if I just recall, I think most of the people understand and remember that we used to have target of 18,881. Index exactly hit near to that level, and as of now, the lifetime high for Nifty is 18,887. So first thing was market hit the important level, so some profit booking was happen. Then volatility spiked because already we have seen huge decline in the India VIX, and then definitely nowadays the trigger is worry from the COVID, the cases increasing in China and Japan and other country. So that is sentimentally having some negative reaction, and because of that, FIs have reduced and trimmed their positions. And one more data I'll give you, that FI's long short ratio moves in between 13, 15 to 75 level, and 10 days back it was 75%. Whenever it goes to 75%, somehow market get the excuse to come lower. This is the tendency and backtesting what we have done. So that is now near to 45, 47. I think once it goes to 35, 40, market will get stability. So multiple things has happened. Spike in the India weeks, testing of the sub resistance or target of 18,881, concern from the global market, the news of the COVID. So all these multiple things combined have given some decline in the market and some hiccup in the sentiment of the Indian trader.
राइट, राइट, परफेक्ट सर. सर, सो थोड़ा सा हमने मार्केट डिस्कस किया. आई ऑल्सो वांट टू टेक दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी टू टच अपॉन द बेसिक्स थोड़ा बहुत आपसे सीखने के लिए फॉर आवर लिसनर्स. सो अ लॉट ऑफ अस अमंग द लिसनर्स एंड इवन मी, वी आर लाइक, जो कहा जाए टेक्निकल टर्म में स्मॉल रिटेलर्स, जो कि बहुत ज्यादा दे हैव लो कैपिटल एंड उतना ज्यादा पावर प्लेस नहीं रहते हैं. For us, how much, so since you are head of derivatives and technical research, for as a small retailer, how much of it does it make sense to actually get into FNO one. एंड उसमें भी सेकंड एस्पेक्ट ऑफ इट इज कि अगर आप जाते हो तो उसमें बाइंग एंड सेलिंग की एक बहुत बड़ी डिबेट होती है. तो आई वुड लव इफ यू कैन शेयर योर इनसाइट्स इनटू इट कि एज अ रिटेलर what is the right thing? Should we get into derivatives at all? And if we should, then buying and selling में which side do you fall on?
Yeah, so Vishnu, this is the perfect and the toughest and the easiest question you ask. And I'm sure each and every participants are looking such replies that what is best, buying or selling. And nowadays everyone know what is better. But important part is the discipline, money management, following the concept and property. So like we deal so many clients, even we handle to the retail, we handle to the ultra HNI. So what is the practice that HNI clients have tendency to get consistent return, and they have investment which works as a margin because they sell options. So when you're selling options in Nifty, you need to pay the margin of Nifty future. So what we have noticed in Indian market, and especially the clients which we are dealing, so the big clients or HNI clients or ultra HNI clients are dealing more with the option strategy and option writing. Retail people, they have less capital. They believe that option market is something which is magical, where you have limited risk and unlimited reward. And this confusion of unlimited reward makes them their mind bias. Practically, if you ask anyone how many times people have sold options unlimited price, very tough, right? And if you look at the theoretical scenario, the buyer makes money by 33% time, and writers makes money by 67% time. And even in writing, if you convert into the market neutral hedging strategy, that will add more value. So many people keep on doing buying, selling, but if you ask me practically, if I have money, and definitely I need to make more money with consistency and taking less risk, I'll focus on the option strategy part. But now let's believe I don't have capital, then I have to be the buyer. But if I have to be the buyer, first I need to understand the time decay is the biggest enemy for me, and that is the biggest threat for the me. And that is how the property is being created for the options. The buyer has to survive and deal with the time decay. Seller enjoy the time decay, but seller is worried from the delta movement, means market momentum. But buyer is always happy if market moves in direction, but worried if the premium decays and market consolidate. So if you want to be the option buyer, you can make money in option buying also. People are making, we are advising, and we also having the good command in it. But in option buying, you need to understand that first of all you should be knowing what to buy, call buy or put buy, right? This you can identify with the trend and trend setup. After that, you need to understand which strike to buy, and this is very important. If you're looking for nearby strike to buy, and if there is momentum in the market, you'll get best reward. But if you are going for out of the money strike, that will having lower delta and comparatively much higher theta, so that will hurt more compared to making money. So if you are an option buyer, better to be with a nearby strike. First fight out the trend to come to the conclusion whether to buy call or buy put. And then if you are an option buy, don't buy option every day. As per the theory, option buyer makes money by 33% time. So I personally believe if you are an option buyer, you should only trade 33% time of a day or month. So technically, if you are trading more than 7 8 times in a month, then money cannot be made in market in option buying, because you are buying every time. That means you are donating your money to the option seller, and they are enjoying the time decay. So if you are an option buyer, you need to develop the skill set. And we have seen there is a huge money in option buying. I'll just give an example. We have command on the hero zero trade 2 days back in fin nifty. Tuesday expiry, we got 119 150 call near to 12 rupees. We were having target of 55 rupees, it went to 77 rupees. Today also we captured the 18,150 put near to 32 rupees, and we sold it near to 65 rupees. Even we were looking at 18. So in option buying, you need to find out your setup. You have to trade quick, you have to exit quick. I believe option buying is not an investment. Option buying is playing with the momentum, exiting in the momentum, and just managing your risk, money management, and avoiding the time theta decay. Because if you are an option buyer, really better not to carry the position. If you have to carry the positions, in naked options, convert into the option strategy. That is the best situation. So I've covered all three topics: option buying, option writing, and converting to the option strategy. So all these are having the different way of the risk reward profile, and as per your style you can select as per what the logic and the concept I've given in the last 2-3 minutes of discussion.
Perfect. So that's brilliantly put, sir. Sir, a couple of more questions. One is, do you think there should be a minimum base of capital with which somebody should start? One, like minimum 2 lakh options buying and selling. Mein. Second is, do you think index mein derivatives is better or stocks mein? Yeah, is it individual specific?
So
And then I'll ask more after this, sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
Vishnu, I appreciate both the questions. I'll take the second question first. You asked that what is better to trade, index and stocks. Personally, I believe index trading is much more better if you are novice or even if you are expert. If you are novice, index option requires less capital and risk is comparatively lower if you compare with the stocks. Why? Because in Nifty, if you are trading in the weekly call or even at the money strike, you don't require more than 100 to 120 30 rupees margin. And if you are buying one lot, that will require 5,000 7,000 rupees. And even in worst case scenario, you cannot lose more than that. Now, if you go into the stocks, then lot size is big. Let's say, for an example, I'm interested to buy Reliance options. So first, the Reliance lot size is 250, and if I'm buying a call of 40 rupees, that means 40. That means 40,000 is my investment. So if I look at the other counter, let's say I'm looking at IZN, the lot size is 1300. Even price moves by 1 rupee, I'm losing by 1375 kind of rupee. So and again, you need to keep in mind that it's always better to throw your ball in one big balloon compared to throwing in the multiple balloons. So index is somehow combination of 50 stocks if you talk about Nifty, combination of 12 stocks if you talk about the bank Nifty. So that is better approach. Somehow one stocks may help to other or vice versa. But in stocks, individual to individual it happens. You can make better money also if luck favors or momentum favors, but you may lose also. So at the beginners, if you are, better to focus on index trading where you have limited risk and more chances to make money. Why more chances? Because in stock options you have monthly expiry. So if you buy in options, you can wait till expiry and then you will decide what to do. But in index options, even if you apply the same rule, but you have the chances to do the multiple bets. So let's say Nifty is trading near to 18,100. If 4 times I'm buying call, and by chance if one time premium goes to double or triple, my net to net cost may become zero. Why? Because I'm taking the multiple bets with the same view. At least probability will help me. So that is the reason that most of the people trade in the index options. They can hedge, they can adjust, they can firefight, and then they have multiple chances to participate into the every weekly expiry. So this is the reason I would always prefer to be with index trading rather than stock trading part. Now, in first question, you said what should be the minimum preferred capital or should be the preferred capital. So guys, there are so many Robinhood hero are coming into the market. They don't have capital and they want to make big money in the market. Ask yourself, without money can you make money? That is not possible. First you should be having some money, then make some small money consistently, and then money will help you to grow money. So without capital, I think you should not come into the market. Many people ask, should we take a loan and come to the market? Always remember, market is not a thing which can help you to make money overnight. Market is also a business which require patience, skill set, logic, money management to make money. So some money should be there. And again, when you are having your extra money and if you're putting investment, you can be rest assured that you don't need that money and money will grow. But if bread and butter is market and you are taking loan and then trading on it, then your emotion will work that you need to make some money, and in that emotion you will try to exit early, even in profit, and in loss you are not going to exit because you believe that loss are there. So these are the problems and emotional biases happen when people are not having capital and they have always worry to make money or worry or force in mind to make money. So if you have some separate money, if you have some good capital, and you believe that if I lose 10% 20% out of that, no worry, then only you can make money. If you don't, if you have money, even if you have don't money, and if you don't have anything to lose, you cannot make money in the market, because risk and reward both are part of this market. Without taking risk, reward cannot be made, because this is how the trading happens. Yeah,
Brilliant,
Vishnu.
sir. Thank you so much for sharing that, sir. That was absolutely amazing. Sir, my next question is, thoda sa if we can touch upon risk management. So, it may be multiple questions. One is, at in any particular trade, do you think there is an ideal number कि इतना percent of capital you can risk in it, or उसमें भी, and थोड़ा in general risk management strategy, stop loss is of course one. तो उसमें कितना is there an ideal stop loss that you think, या फिर it should be based completely on price levels and resistance and support? So, उस risk management पे if you can give us some insights, sir.
So, Vishnu, I believe in market money is being made with skill set, but that can be saved, and consistency only can happen with the risk management. I'm personally experienced. I'm having the experience of last 1 decade, and notice that risk management or money management and position sizing is important. Let's say if you have clear trend, that time you can do in multiple trades. You can do so many trades at multiple times. You can even increase your quantity. That will help you. But when trend is not clear, you are not getting the grip in the market. On that day, you should trade less. So this is called the position sizing. Now, if I talk about money management, the risk reward part, typically we believe risk reward ratio should be 1 is to 2. If you are taking 1% risk, you should be making 2% in the trade. But nowadays in trading that doesn't happen. We also play for 1 is to 1 risk reward ratio, but only when you are having more chances to win by more than 50%, then only you make money. Now in money management part, there are two way to putting the money management stop loss. First, you can follow the technical stop loss. 10 level is broken, I'll cut my position. Or someone can follow the money management stop loss. Let's say capital is 1 lakh rupees. If I lose 10,000 rupees, I'll cut from the trade, because I don't want to lose more than 10,000. So there are two way people apply money basis stop loss and your technical stop loss. Now many people also complains, we follow stop loss, so stop loss gets it and then price moves up. But trust me, it never happens. That is hindsight. Sometime it may happen, right? People follow stop loss, then they don't follow, and when they don't follow, they lose big. So what does it mean when you are following the risk reward mechanism, cutting the position in losses? Ultimately, they will help you not to lose big and make money consistently. So there are these are the couple of money management skills are there. You need to keep in mind at the beginning. Focus on the process setup. So I'll ask question to each and everyone. Friends, you take the trade in the market, do you have any logic and the same logic every time? If answer is yes, you will make money. If you don't know when to take a trade, or if there is any trade which you find with same logic every time, then only market will reward you. If you are taking the trade randomly, I think only luck will favor, and luck only favor to the people those who work hard, those who have skill set, those who have process. So these are the things you need to keep in mind for money management, position sizing, risk management, and making better in the market.
Perfect, sir. सर हमारे पास टाइम कमी थोड़ा सा ही बचा है बिकॉज आई नो यू हैव अ वेरी बिजी शेड्यूल टुडे. थोड़ा सा मैं थोड़े से और क्वेश्चंस पूछूं, दो क्वेश्चंस और मेरे पास स्पेशली है व्हिच आर काइंड ऑफ नॉट सो टेक्निकल एंड एजुकेटिव, बट आई वुड लव टू नो योर थॉट्स ऑन इट. वन इज, गिवन दैट सर आजकल जो इतने एल्गो ट्रेडिंग प्लेटफॉर्म्स हैं, इतना एल्गो ट्रेडिंग में इतने लोग कर रहे हैं, सो व्हाट इज योर व्यू ऑन दैट कि इज इट इफेक्टिव एंड डज रिटेलर स्टैंड अ चांस आउट देयर व्हेन एल्गोस इतना एफिशिएंटली उस पे वर्क कर रहे हैं एंड कॉन्स्टेंटली एआई कंप्यूटर पावर्ड वो तुरंत ले लेते हैं, देयर इज नो स्लिपेज, हार्डली एनी स्लिपेज, एंड वहीं पे टर्मिनल्स पे जो रिटेलर्स को मिलता है वो 5 सेकंड्स लेट चार्ट्स वगैरह दिखाई देते हैं. सो डू दे हैव अ चांस अगेंस्ट देम? And second is, there is a news slash rumor slash discussion going around कि stock market के hours थोड़े बढ़ा दिए जाएं beyond 6 hours, 6.5 hours. तो उस पे आपका क्या view है सर?
Okay, I think I missed the first question and I remember the second question. And let me reply the second question first. And that is quite interesting. So, friends, I'll tell you, if market is your passion, then only market will reward you. If market is job, I don't think that will reward you more. If there is a cricket player, he would love to play 8 hours if given the choice compared to 5 hours. So, if you ask me, if trading hours increases, I don't think there is any concern. Only concern is we won't have that freedom after 3:30. We have to explore more till 5 or 7, whatever the time. But as per the exchange brokers, as per the uh, community, I think most of the global markets are working till night, and because of that they avoid the gap up gap down conditions. Sometimes few events happen into the evening, so if market trades till late hours, then it can capture that volatility. There will be less risk for gap up gap down, and again participants can get the benefit out of that. However, many people say that more trading hours people will get more chance of hedging. There is one thing, but more chance of speculation is also there. So if you believe that market is your hobby, you understand the market, you have skill set, then definitely there is no worry if market are increases. But if you don't have any setup, already market is ruling on you, then I think if trading hours increases, there is concern for you. And the good part is that day by day volumes are increasing. If you remember the last to last week, the highest ever trading volume was 343 lakh crore. So you can understand the number. So when such volumes are happening, that means different types of participants are there. Whether you talk about arbitrage, whether you talk about hedger speculators, whether you talk about nowadays the delta hedger and all. So all people are there. More the trading hours, more the opportunity will be there. But only if you know about the market setup. And then you ask first question, Vishnu, that was related to uh,
Algo trading side.
okay, algo trading. So yeah, so your question was what about algo trading and is it good for retail? So
Yes.
Vishnu, algo trading is a platform. Algo trading is a platform that is not something like ATM which will give you money. Algo trading is like platform where you can write your program, you can write your strategy, and according to that strategy, the setup will help you to get an entry and exit. Now, how algo will work? Because the main are the full of emotions. When stop loss get triggered, they have tendency not to exit. So algo will help to exit the trade. Sometimes when buy signals are happening, the we have tendency to wait, get confirmation, and then enter. And meanwhile, you miss the trade. So when you're using the algo system, see before talking about algo, I'll add two more words. Those are called discretionary system and non-discretionary system. That means one system which is totally based on the human, second that is based on the machine, and third is mix of both, where people take decision by their own understanding, but they get the data from the system. So I think third one is better. That is combination of the machine learning as well as the skill set. But algos, written can definitely benefit out of that. You were talking about the bits are size or tick size or delay in data. Definitely, if you go into the algo, that will help you. And nowadays, people know money is being made, but the question is how to make consistently. So algo are having some back tested product which they keep on working. They don't have any human bias. So that is the reason that they can comparatively do better. Always remember the biggest enemy for trading, first biggest enemy in option is the theta decay, time decay, and biggest enemy in option trading is uh, your emotions. So machine learning or AI or artificial intelligence or neural network, whatever you say in terms of technical words, is all about following the process, working with the process, being with the process.
That's perfect, sir. सर हम लोगों के पास टाइम आज कम ही है. So before I let you go, मेरे पास दो रिक्वेस्ट हैं. One is please this was one of the most interesting sessions ever, honestly. So बहुत अच्छा learning, बहुत crisp learning था. So please do allow us to host you again and learn more from you next time.
Definitely, Vishnu, it's my pleasure, and I see so many serious followers are there, and it's my pleasure. And, and the way question you ask, and the way question are written by so many participants, definitely, you have power to allow me to open my heart and speak everything. And Vishnu, whatever I
Definitely.
speak, I don't think if and but whatever there is in mind as per the understanding, I always love to share. Next time, whenever do we will reply the query of the stocks, because there are so many participants who have the position in the market. So many people are looking to buy or sell new ideas. Many are the intraday traders. So if we talk about that, that will help and add value to their life. And my resolution for the new year, if I add value to few percentage of people, I think then there will be the soul of the purpose in my life. So I think everyone, including me, should have some resolutions to help each other so that we can work for the financial freedom for self, family, society, and country as a whole. And then we'll go to the $5 trillion economy, which everyone is targeting over 5 to 7 years, including government.
That's so beautiful, sir. जैसे सर कहते हैं ना बिन मांगे मुराद मिल जाना. I the second request I was about to say was कि एक leaving parting remark, एक concluding advice आप अगर दे सको, and I don't think there can be a more beautiful advice than that. So thank you so much once again, sir, for being with us, for taking out time to talk to us, to teach us, to help us. I look forward to learning from you again, and also thank you so much our audience tonight. You've been throughout with us for this hour, for this half an hour, and thank you so much for that also.
Yeah, Vishnu, just to
Uh,
add, so many people are texting. So what you can request, Vishnu, that we have so many participants. They have many questions, so they can DM me or they can tag me or put the questions whenever I get time over the weekend. I would love to reply them. Like many of us ask about Tata Alexi, few ask about the Nifty levels. So what I understand, learning should not stop in life. However, we have done this for 30 minutes, but still, if you have any questions, you can tag me on my Twitter handle. Already, you know, many of you are following. Put your question. That should be reasonable questions. And whenever I get time, definitely I'll reply. So that will help you and will help to other followers because they also might be having some interest in those stocks or those levels. But I believe focus more on the learning and developing the skill set rather than only asking for tips and requesting for that. I think if you can work on learning, that will definitely help you your life and trading journey to the different level towards the zenith. But if you only focus on tips and trading ideas, that will only help you to work for few minutes or few seconds. So focus on that. Think big, grow bigger, have a vision, plan how you can beat the inflation, your alpha of the previous year to make the new mark in your 2023. Thank you.
Definitely, sir. So, audience, like sir said, if you have any questions, please DM them to sir. Unfortunately, as for a time come था, we tried to take up questions, but most of the questions were stock specific. So I thought कि वो एक narrow audience को cater करेंगे, इसलिए I thought कि let me ask a few questions जो ज़्यादा broader हो. जैसा sir ने बोला कि ऐसे questions जो long term में हम लोगों को help करेंगे rather than being stock specific. But of course, if you have any questions, please do message them to sir, Chandan sir, and he's gracefully accepted, offered us to answer our queries. So please do DM him and please do follow him. This is he's an amazing person who has taken out time to help us so much, and he's again going to do over the weekend. So once again, thank you so much, everybody, and thank you so much. Sir. I really can't thank you enough, and I'm really looking forward to learning from you again soon.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a great time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You too, sir. Thank you, everybody. Have a really good night and a profitable day tomorrow. Bye bye.